You want to go a little further up?
Let's make sure to keep the path clear. We have media coverage. Alright, come a little closer. Okay. Check. Okay, let's please keep a path clear for pedestrians so they can go around every direction. Can we keep a path clear on this side as well in the intersection? Okay. So before we hear from Mike Lyden, who's an urban planner and designer, we want to welcome Assembly Member Farah Supra-Forest.
Today, I'm really excited to be walking with transportation alternatives with our district leaders, our state assembly, not state assembly member, district leader and state senator, and also our council members. I think this is very important for us to come out today and not only talk about it, but be about it and walk about it. Taking this walk is important because you experience the thrill of crossing Bedford Avenue with at least 4 cars trying to roll over you. You also experience what bikers, what other pedestrians, people with accessibilities might experience. So again, this is an important experience because then when we're able to bear witness to it, we can then talk about it and then we're able to change it because that's the ultimate plan. This intersection in particular between Bedford and Atlantic Avenue kills people, it hurts people, and that has to stop now. So we're going to hear from urban planners, we're going to hear from street designers, but most importantly, we're going to hear from the people. The people, and that's what we're here about, making sure that people feel safe at every turn, at every stop. Thank you so much for coming out.
Give it up for Assembly Member Farah Supra-Forest, champion for safe streets in the district. Now I welcome Mike Lyden, a Bed-Stuy neighbor, to talk about this particular intersection, what we're seeing at Bedford and Atlantic. Woo!
Hello, good morning again. I won't repeat too much of the data, but we know how many crashes and injuries and even fatalities are happening at this intersection in the last 2 blocks that we walk. It's unacceptable. We know that when DOT brings their toolkit of street design improvements, it makes the street much safer for everybody, all ages, all abilities, all backgrounds. No matter the mode, it makes it a safer place. So what can we expect? Curb extensions to shorten the crossing distance. Median refuge islands, giving you a place to wait if you don't make the light. Dedicated signals for pedestrians and cyclists to get a head start, right? So you're more visible and safer. Dedicated protected facilities for people who are most vulnerable, walking, cycling, wheeling, and rolling in our community. All of these changes can happen right here at this one intersection, but up along the entire corridor. And I am so excited to see those finally come to fruition. We live on Bedford and Monroe. There's all these destinations on the street. We've got 2 little kids and I bike to school every single day. We avoid Bedford like the plague, right? We do not cycle with our kids on Bedford. We look forward to the future when we can. There'll be a much better and safer Bedford Avenue for everybody. So thank you for being here. This is an incredible turnout. Thanks to all of our electeds and to TA for bringing us together today. Thanks.
Okay, is there anyone else who wants to share any observations about Atlantic and Bedford before we move on? Yeah, Louis? Okay.
Hi everyone. This is not specifically about Bedford and Atlantic, but I just wanted to share a thought that I've been having throughout this whole campaign and especially today. I'm sure it is no surprise at all to anyone here that this neighbourhood, Bed-Stuy and Crown Heights, is rapidly changing. And there are a number of people here who have, like myself, been only here for 2 years or less, and then there are other people here who have lived here their whole lives. So we all have extremely different relationships with this neighborhood, but something we all have in common here is that we all share the same fear and the same perception of traffic violence along Bedford Avenue. And the take-home lesson of that is that traffic violence along this section of Bedford Avenue is, for the most part, indiscriminate. It doesn't matter if you have lived here for 24 hours or 24 years. It doesn't matter if you're a tourist or a local. Bedford Avenue does not care. Everyone is endangered by the current design of this street, and unless we hold the DOT accountable and get these safety improvements as soon as possible, those horrible statistics and those horrible numbers are just going to keep on rising. There have already been 29 people along this stretch of Bedford Avenue who have been killed or seriously injured between 2016 and 2020, and those were our neighbours. They could have been anyone here. So we need to hold the DOT accountable, and please, if you can see anyone with a QR code, please sign the petition if you have not already and share it with all of your neighbours who live in Bed-Stuy.
Okay, let's make our way to Bedford and Fulton. This way. Follow